100 miles from the aircraft. So from Yorkshire you can see it all over northern Scotland and down to Cornwall. Sat next to Tim is the co-pilot, Flight Lieutenant Simon Datchler. Datch is a captain in his own right, but today we're using his experience to help Tim display the aircraft. Datch joined the Air Force in 1998 and has previously flown the Tornado GR4 and whilst based out in sunny Las Vegas, the Predator unmanned air vehicle. He has flown in operations in Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya and has been flying the Sentry since 2007.
Yeah.
So as they come round the corner now, Tim will be increasing the power and asking the engineer or the co-pilot to drop the undercarriage. The flight engineer on today's crew is Flight Sergeant Andy Barlett. Andy joined us in 1985 as an air crew in the RAF and Sentry is no exception. We're blessed with a large cadre of extremely talented and dedicated engineers and support personnel.
I'm going to suggest that you both move down, but we come in and might go for one later on.
The aircraft are available, whatever the tasking brings. In fact, 8 squadrons engineers recently received accommodation.
Do you want your bag moving along?
Yeah, you can. Go on, just shove it to the next one, and I'll be that way.
I'm not sure, but it's wet through down there, so bits of food and all sorts.
So as the aircraft runs back in, the crew will be relying on the skills of the navigator to call their position relative to the airfield. Today's navigator is Flight Lieutenant Gary Sim. Gary joined the RAF in 1980 and has also completed 6 seasons flying the Lancaster with BBMF. Tim will now call for go-around power and fly the aircraft away from the airfield. Display today. Having finished the display now, the aircraft will enter the circuit to land. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in seeing what the inside of the Sentry looks like, as always, we've got one open for you this weekend. And the crews on board from 54 reserve squadrons will be eager to answer any and every question you may have. So if you look over on the left-hand side, down on Sentry Dispersal, look for the familiar shape of the aircraft. And join the queue. It's always a very popular stand at the airshow, but we'll be more than welcome on board.
Annie, thank you very much indeed. That was incredibly eloquent for your first public appearance.
Thank you.
No, must be really good fun. You must have a couple of operational results. One, the 2 changes per turn, which was a really outstanding debut performance. I can't wait to see them do the full display today.
Yeah, we hope they'll be able to get the cloud base required for their full performance, which I gather includes some manoeuvres we hinted the other day, which are extremely innovative and not the sort of thing that we see from Western display teams, let's say.
Yeah, very much so. So that's just one of many teams, of course, here today. We have some singletons as well, but uniquely, virtually 95% of the displays you'll see here today are from military aircraft. We have only one civilian team, that is the Blades, who themselves, of course, are all ex-Red Arrows. Well, very shortly, as you see the skies clearing, very, very well timed, I have to say, we are expecting to see the RAF Falcon. So let's see, enjoy landing on this marvellous beast for now. The appearance of the Sentry's AW1, reflecting that combat high-star theme, as I mentioned, and also the fact that there are 3 at that stage it was on the back of American-based aircraft, and it very much firmly sealed the Castor project in its own right. And then it was later taken up by the Royal Air Force and developed alongside with its synthetic aperture radar and mounted on this really exceptionally sleek and rather pleasant looking, I think, Bombardier Global Express aircraft.
You were involved in the flight testing, weren't you, George, of the modified Britten-Norman Islander that was utilised for the Castor trial, one of the aircraft utilised for those trials?
Yes, you remember it was 989. It was what was known as the Defence Procurement Agency in those days, and I was seconded to Boscombe Down as they didn't have enough fixed-wing test pilots available, and it was a marvellous time. It looked very much like a duck-billed platypus. It was very low squat, had this big gaping mouth at the front end, which of course was the early derivative of this ground-moving target indicator that you see here today.
And trials were also undertaken on a Canberra, and I believe there was even some talk, I seem to remember at the time, George, that the Canberra could have been the platform for the radar.
Very much so, yes. Of course, the decision was later taken to phase out Canberra, and after well over 40 years venerable service. What is really interesting is that the Defender series of aircraft, the British Norman, of course, are still carrying out some of these reconnaissance functions in Afghanistan today.
The Sentinel, of course, was slated for retirement as part of the provisions of the Strategic Defence and Security Review. It is now being kept in service for a further period of time, and last year it was very heavily engaged, the Fleet Number 5 Squadron, in the operations in Libya.
So here we are now, we think, configuring for an approach to land where this aircraft is based, and having done a little bit of training, I suspect, since you saw it in the flight past, I can't believe that was 2 hours ago.
The crew, headed by Flight Lieutenant Andy Sell, our thanks to them and to Number 5 Squadron for their part in this extraordinarily rare. Do go and see the Sentinel on static display, as well as that Combat I-Star exhibition between hangars 3 and 4. Plenty of other interesting aircraft in the static park, of course, with many crews keen to talk to you. A couple I just single out. Alongside hangar 2 can be found a Shackleton nose, and this is helping highlight the presence of the Stand-Off Airbase, the classic aircraft trusts collection from Coventry Airport. They've got 3 aeroplanes in the static display as well, the Meteor T7, the Avro Anson and the Oscar T7. Those are all available to me, so do go along and see their stand. And alongside the